You know, where I live, there's a lot of squirrels around.
Oh, they're cute, aren't they?
They are, indeed. And the thing about them, though, is that, they scurry away. They're easily scared.
They are scurriers.
Like if I peer... Like I always hear them rustling around in the plants and whatnot, and if I exit the house or something, I can hear them immediately jumping somewhere else. But today was weird because I was walking home from the grocery store and I saw like a squirrel acting casually, like sort of sneakily moving around a corner and then across the street and then, sneakily moving around again.
Kind of shifty.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like being kind of cautious, and I was really astounded. It felt like, I don't know, it's like something out of Beverly Hills Cop. I kept wanting to hum Haxel F. That's what it felt like when I was watching this squirrel just go across the road.
To get more info on the situation, you invited him over, but he shouted, "I can't, I'm playing nut."
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was weird to see.
I've never seen a squirrel do something like that. I've seen my dog kind of sulk around when she knew that I would yell at her for chewing on my stuffed fish that I had.
Yeah, I wonder if it was like traumatized or something, and it was like extra cautious, like right after that. Like something just happened, and it was just like, oh, okay.
Maybe it was just coming down from something, from a bender, maybe.
Because it went across the road, like right across the street, and even then it was kind of casual. Because usually, an animal like that will usually just dart right across, but no.
Casual squirrels. Yes. My Kathy Squirrel casuals.
Oh, no. I was thinking of the movie Casual Sex with Leah Thompson. I don't know.
All right, wait, let's play. Wait. Squirrel, 6 degrees. Hang on. Squirrel degrees of Leah Thompson. 6 degrees. Hang on. Let's get from Leah Thompson to squirrels.
Okay. It'd be easier if it was a duck.
Well, we can work within the animal kingdom. I don't think there's any hard and fast rules here.
Well, I'm just saying Howard the Duck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Howard the Duck. Wait, no, hang on. We got this. Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Who was in that?
Howard the Duck.
Was Danny DeVito in Howard the Duck? In any capacity?
Literally inside of him? I don't know. Like maybe in the costume? I don't know.
Oh, that's possible.
That's what I meant, by the way. Don't get your mind in the gutter. No, it was Leah Thompson, and then the Duck, and then I think... I don't know anybody else notable in that movie. Oh, well.
You know who's great in that movie? Axel F.
Yes. So anyway, part 2 of the squirrel thing is that I kept walking home, and then I saw a dead squirrel right on the sidewalk.
Ew.
Laid out there, just, rotting away in the sun.
Gross.
So that was fun. Yeah. Sort of the alpha and omega.
Yes. Super hyper shifty nervous squirrel and dead squirrel.
Yeah. Maybe that squirrel had something to do with it.
Now, if you were a creative, emotional type, you might go home and write a story about maybe both of their worlds and what happened to both of them.
Creative, emotional type?
I don't know.
Just like a tortured writer type?
Yes.
Seen the greatest minds of my generation brought to madness.
I know you get plenty emotional about the right things.
Pac-Man for NES.
Yeah, right. You're right, I do.
I'm very excited for Pac-Man for NES.
Dead animals don't bother me that much.
What? The fuck? Are you some kind of robot?
That's the circle of life.
That's gross.
It happens, man.
Hey, I could tie this all together. Last night at Genesis, I played Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad game, I think.
Maybe the squirrel you saw was trying to mimic Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, just darting around.
No. It wasn't darting around.
Oh.
Remember the story? Okay, let's back up. Hi, Alex. How are you?
Arrow the Acrobat.
Hello, everybody. It is No More Whoppers. How are you all doing?
Good. I'm fine.
My name is Ray Barnholt, the Internet's Captain Ron, and with me, as always, Interim Principal Alex Fraioli.
I'm doing good things with the PTA this month.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Check
us out. Have you seen us lately?
Have you attended us lately?
Folks, more parents than ever.
Yeah. It's a cavalcade of parental units.
Seriously, stay in school.
Yes. How are you doing, Alex?
I am great. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You know what? I'm going to lead off with some amazing news. in the world of Raytown.
Okay, go.
They are constructing a new 7-Eleven fairly close to my house.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
That should be pretty, yeah. Because the two that I am between are basically like a mile and a half from my house. So I have to take a mile and a half walk if I ever want to go there. This one is more like 4 or 5 blocks.
That's pretty good.
Down the road. So, yeah, pretty excited about that. Pretty excited. It's just, right now, it's just a sign that says coming soon, so I don't even know when it will pop up. But I noticed it on my monthly pilgrimage to the bank to pay the rent. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I don't know if anybody really knows this, who's listening to the show. I mentioned this on other podcasts, but I do sort of have a sick fascination with convenience stores. It's not like I go to them all the time or anything. It's not like they're my main food source, because I understand that would be kind of gross and not very nutritional. But I like the concept.
Hey, wait, is that a knock at me because I go to the convenience store every day?
It's half and half.
Okay.
Let's just say yes.
Yay.
So, you sick fuck.
Here's your crown, your majesty.
You need to get that in better quality.
Yeah, I just pulled it from YouTube.
But no, I do like these convenience stores. I like the idea of them, especially in Japan. Because, when the concept just really took off, like after 7-Eleven landed in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
They're like everywhere
They call them the 7-Elevens.
Sorry. That really hit a nerve. Excuse me. But yeah, they're everywhere. And it's just like in Japan, it's almost like some of them are kind of like an oasis in the desert.
Yeah.
Because, I've been on the train before and I've gone by like farmland and there's a convenience store right in the middle of like this, the field, which is neat to see for me. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I have an affinity for that sort of thing.
I was at a convenience store just yesterday and
Really? Tell me more.
I went to Nagoya yesterday to meet with my friend Hiro for some more bar tips. I saw his business plan. I made copies. I brought it to the convenience store. It was 10 pages. I made copies at the copy machine for 100 yen. And then I bought an energy drink. And then I went back to his bar and I started writing down stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was convenient. It was right around.
Yes.
That's it.
You might say it was a store as well. A very convenient store.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, sorry. But yeah, that's the big thing in my world. I can't wait.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
What else? Well, today I'm coming to you now from a sort of cleaning up my apartment after I left it in disarray on purpose. Because I decided
purpose?
to. Yeah. Do you mind?
Go.
I do this sort of thing, every so often, every year or so, where I just sort of reorganize all my games. So I did that now. And, yeah, it was kind of wild. I just took everything out of the closet, off the shelf, and just sort of, like, rethought the whole thing.
I'm going to need some pictures.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's not a huge difference from what you've seen being here, you, Alex.
I'm
But it was just, the setup of the way it was. I was just trying to make more space in one shelf to sort of make room for games in the future.
My name is Alex.
Wii U.
Well, yes. Or whatever else comes along. PlayStation 4 and 5.
Ploy Station.
But the thing is, I have this tall bookcase.
Sega Saturn.
I have this tall bookcase and then like 4 smaller, more squat shelves. Bookcase type units. But on the tall one, I had all my retro games. Not all of them, but most of them. And then... But the thing is that, I don't really go to them that much. And so I just felt like, well, I can put them all in the box that they were in before and it's okay. So I did that. And I decided to use that tall bookcase for all of the handheld games, DS and PSP games. So I moved all those from the smaller shelves onto the tall shelves. And that's basically where we are now. And then, the smaller shelves have more room for games in the future. The end.
Pretty good.
Yeah. That's my exciting story. Not as exciting as a new 7-Eleven on the horizon. I recognize that, but still.
Is there anything more exciting than a looming convenience store?
I know.
The anticipation.
Especially one so close.
Yeah.
That's an even greater fantasy, to have one just so close.
What if you lived inside a convenience store?
Well, that's going a little bit too far. I don't think I would do that necessarily.
What if your entire income was that little leave a penny, take a penny tray?
Well, that's just odd.
Is that considered stealing? Because they're there for anybody.
Right. That's a good moral question. You'd be a good college professor.
I would. It's philosophy. Moral. Yes. I'm
It's Italian.
I'm teaching Italian falafel 101. Half of you will not digest a falafel.
When you're here, you're family.
Look to the left of you. Now look to the right of you. Now let's eat. I don't know.
Yes. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the
4 of you will not be graduating. 10 of you will be murdered.
And then you write your name on the chalkboard.
I'm Alex.
It's one of those talking chalkboards. It's a talkboard.
No, I think you should just write that on the chalkboard. It's funnier in my head, I have to say.
I will record every lecture on this talk boy for review upon request of any student.
Well, okay, where is this
How about
going?
a professor that only...
What is going on?
How about a professor that only lectures via Twitter?
I'm sure that'll happen.
That's all I got.
That's probably going to happen soon enough.
There's probably like a media class or something that does that.
Yeah. Have you had any sort of inclination to try like those free online courses things, or even like iTunes U type shit?
iTunes U, yes.
Yeah.
I've been tempted to. I haven't done it because I think I tried to once, and I couldn't find out how. Like it was buried deep somewhere. I don't know if they've revised it recently, but it was very hard to navigate.
Well, like towards the beginning of the year, they made a new app for it, and you can browse things a little bit more easier.
I like that.
That was when they tried to make the iPad more friendly for textbooks and whatnot, so you can go through that. And
yeah, that's pretty much like, I mean, the fact that iTunes U exists and is free. It's free, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like that. I mean, that pretty much. I mean, we all knew, but it pretty much just confirms that paying assloads of money to go to college is you're definitely really only doing it for that tiny piece of paper, and not actually the knowledge. Because there's a knowledge, it's free. Just get it. Just take it off the internet.
Right.
But you're paying tens of thousands of dollars so that you can show a company, look, I can sit in a chair and be obedient.
Yeah, you're right, and I'm the same way. I don't like post-secondary education that's super expensive and leaves everybody in debt. Not a fan of that. But of course, there is that catch-22 is that you kind of do need that piece of paper if you want to get a good job, because you need to prove to people that you did it.
It's a shitty system.
Yeah.
But hopefully, through the internet, we can destroy education.
Together.
All of it. Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm in the same boat. I tried it, didn't really get anywhere yet. I don't know. There's nothing... My other problem with college is that there's really nothing that ever interested me. Ever.
Nothing?
I'm that pathetic, basically.
Not even a history class or anything?
Yeah, kind of. I guess I guess you do have me there. Yes, I did download a iTunes U art history packet.
There you go. So you have interests?
Yeah, but it's still slight. I mean, it's not the thing that I want to, be an expert on necessarily. I don't know how to articulate it, but yeah. I've had problems with schools.
I don't think you're a stupid idiot.
Thank you.
I love that guy just out of nowhere. I don't think you're dumb. Well, nobody said I was dumb.
All right. Oh, one more thing from my life.
Go.
A couple of nights ago, I was out at the press event thing for Konami, but actually coming back to the train station to go home, I was sat on a bench, and then sitting next to me was a nerdy guy who pulled out a black 3DS and was playing Ocarina of Time on it. And immediately I thought of you.
Oh, shit.
And our little tragic escapade.
Was it in Japanese? Did you check?
I checked. Yeah, I checked as best as I could without looking like a creep. No, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was his, because the guy was kind of a dumpy nerd anyway. Okay. Not that dumpy, because he did have nice shoes and pants on.
Internet nerd!
nerd.
Yeah, it was also odd that, he had the volume up, not all the way, but it was audible.
People don't do that.
Yeah, not at a public train station, because
You got headphones, right?
when it's like almost midnight, because eventually you're bound to attract somebody, not the right kind of buddy.
Hey, what's that? Is that Ocarina of Time? Yeah, I heard Ocarina of Time. Dude, is that Song of Storms? I heard Song of Storms.
Yeah. No, even worse than that.
Oh.
That's at least a bit harmless. Just annoying. But yeah, I just... Funny thing is, I had my 3DS in my pocket at the time. So I believe we did exchange Mii's.
Oh, boy.
But his whole thing was like how I don't want to come off, I don't want to be the guy with the double, triple chins hunched over the 3DS with it on at, medium volume. Where you can hear the plinging and the tinkling and the fairies and the Link and the Zelda. Yeah, that's the core of my anxiety problem, which I've covered on the show before.
I recommend drinking.
Yeah, I know you do, but I can't do that every day.
Speaking of that, I went out to Nagoya last night. How about that?
All right, yes, let's go ahead. Let's transition to the Alex part.
Okay, all right,
of the first half of the show.
Transition music. Okay.
Alex.
I went to Hero's Bar, Osa Bar, in the afternoon. I got there at about 2:30, sat down with Hero, looked over his business plan for a couple hours, and started taking notes on how to do mine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff there's a lot of fine details that I was not aware of. Like when choosing a location for the bar, there are some things that it's advantageous to be near. For example, in Japan, when you get married, a lot of people, instead of going to a church, some people do go to a church, a lot of people just go to a wedding hall, a ceremony hall. Mm-hmm. And if your establishment is in the vicinity of a wedding ceremony hall, you're going to get a lot of Nijikai runoff, the after party people.
Sure.
Who, the wedding party's winding down in the wedding hall. It's time for the after party. Oh, what's this? There's a bar right there. Let's go.
And this one has Famicom games.
Yes! Congratulations. Super Chinese. I don't know.
That's the name of a game if anyone is curious.
Yes, I didn't move to China. Ni hao. Yeah, and I learned that on the bank form they ask you if you are currently taking out a loan, because then I think they're less likely to lend to you if you're already borrowing money from somewhere else.
Sure.
And Hiro actually had to sell his car. He he took out a loan to pay for a BMW that he bought, and he wanted the form to say he wasn't taking out a loan, so he had to sell the car and just give back the loan.
Yeah.
With, I guess, some interest. But that's how serious he was about making sure that his record was fit as seen by the bank.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Doesn't sound like anything too different from what would happen over here.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, if you do a business plan, it's, you do have to be very specific.
Yes.
And it sounds like bullshit.
When you opened a scroll bar, how did you do it?
I didn't.
No?
I can't fake this. I'm sorry.
But I gotta estimate how many customers I expect on the weekdays, on the weekends, and who these customers are. I for this one I just kind of copied Hiro's answer on the form, which I think sounds pretty sound. It's people coming home from work or school, and then on the weekends people in the neighborhood as expected customers. Because I really, a lot of this stuff I just don't know what I'm supposed to put.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. And
really, I don't envision a specific kind of customer. I don't give a shit who comes as long as, somebody shows up. It's not like I'm designing the place for a certain kind of person. It's just for anybody who wants to play games and hang out.
Yeah, but you're not filling it out for you, is the thing.
I know.
You just have to, play the game and,
Yeah.
Appear that you know what you're talking about.
I gotta show up with my college diploma.
Damn it. We just talked it.
Ew.
Yeah.
So that's coming along. Then I hopped over to the Coopers for
speaking of
quality time.
Some more inspiration, let's call it.
Quality time with my good friends Jin and Tonic. And then I ran into my friend Greg over there, who is the English professor at Chubu University. He was with some of his cohorts, and we hung out for a while. Then, on to Genesis. I beat Rockman 2. Took a long time. This was my third bar.
A turbo controller really helps in this game.
Really does. I had been drinking since 4 p.m. Hero, I guess, to celebrate my getting the business plan off the ground, just gave me a tequila shot. Not a good idea at 4 p.m. And then I just kept drinking and then beat Rockman. Let's see. Let's put that at about 9:30 or 10 p.m. So, it is the drunkest Wily fight I think I've ever done. And
Attack him as soon as the door opens.
I did, and the screen went dark, and little alien Wily appeared, and bam, 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 bubble lead all up in his face.
Sure.
And it was good. I think I tweeted. Is it bubble lead or bubble lead? Why would it contain lead?
Because it falls to the ground and then slides across.
Lead bubbles? Is this like Led Zeppelin?
I know, it's pronounced lead in Japan, whatever.
Oh. Bubble lead. Is it like a leash? Is it a metaphor? I'm putting the robot master on a leash.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense no matter what the pronunciation is.
Can we call somebody?
No.
Can I use a lifeline?
No.
All right, I'm going to do the 50-50.
I'm listening.
Oh, thanks.
Wrong number.
Oh.
Let me ask you, do you keep a tally of how many times you've beat these Mega Man games since you've been going to that bar?
No, but if I had to give a rough estimate, I would say I've beaten 1 once, because I don't like 1 all that much. I've beaten 2 twice, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, each at least 3 times.
Okay.
And Mega Man X once.
Sure.
And then I tried to play Mega Man X2, and it was impossible for me.
What is it about those games that makes you want to play them at that bar? Like, is it like you get intoxicated and then, like, that's the game I should be playing?
Well, yeah. Yeah, because that's the series that I have the strongest muscle memory with, you know?
Okay.
Like, I have strongest nostalgic memories of RPGs like Phantasy Star and Dragon Quest, but there's no, like, fast-paced action in those games. There's nothing for my mind to sort of call up, you know, any old latent abilities I can conjure up, because it's just text. But Mega Man, it's Mega Man, it's Rockman.
Yeah.
And I you know, the sliding, the jumping, the shooting, and the hey, 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 it all comes back, especially with a couple beers. And I love playing it there because, you know, dude, he's got the mosquito coils. It smells great in there. And no mosquitoes.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so, Raymond, by this time, Scroll Issue 7 has been out for a few weeks now, right?
Yes. Did you just guess the number?
A little bit, yes. I thought it was 7. I was pretty sure it was 7.
Yeah.
It's all about Ninja Turtles, of course. You should check it out, folks, if you haven't already.
Right.
And I saw that you linked to an Onion AV article about the Ninja Turtles, the new TV show.
That's
right.
right.
It's actually not bad, I read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Well, to kind of celebrate these two things, these 2 bits of turtle news, I would like to, if you would indulge me, I would like to sing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original cartoon theme song for you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Well, is this like a therapy thing?
Kind of.
Is
Well,
this
it's
something
more like an ode to your efforts on Scroll, and to celebrate that the new TV show is actually pretty good.
All right. Sounds really humiliating. Let's do it.
No, it's fine. Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these 2 gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call.
Alex.
What
Alex.
is it? What? I'm in the middle of this.
But that's not the Turtles song.
I'm in the... Well, you just listen. Shut up, okay? Just sit back, listen, okay? I'm doing this for you. When you need help, just call. Chip and Dale.
No,
Rescue
Alex.
Rangers. What, Ray?
It's not the Turtles.
Shut up.
Chip and Dale are not
After.
part of it.
Save it. Shut up and save it. No, it never fails once they're involved. Somehow, whatever's wrong gets solved. Chip and Dale.
Alex, it's not...
What? Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. What are you doing?
Do you know who Chip and Dale are?
I'm trying to do this for you. Maybe I thought that you did a good job on Scroll. I'm doing this for you.
Thank you, but...
Okay?
You're talking about chipmunks, not turtles.
Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. When there's danger.
Alex,
No,
please.
it never fails. Once they're involved,
I don't know
somehow,
what's going on right now.
whatever's wrong gets solved.
That shouldn't... No, you have to stop.
Bridge. Gray skies. It's trouble.
You really have
Bad
to...
guys
no.
see double when they're around. The chips are never down. Chip and Dale, rescue rangers. Chip and Dale when there's danger. No, it never fails. They'll take the clues. They'll find
You
the
haven't
where's and
even
whys
said
and
the
who's.
word turtles yet. You could have at
Saxophone
least
solo.
faked it
Repeat
so
bridge.
that
Repeat chorus number 2.
you would
Repeat with
say
ad-libs and
turtles.
fade out.
Is there... What's the disconnect here? What's your emotional disconnect?
Nothing.
I don't understand.
Okay. This is a memory thing, I guess. It's a nostalgia thing. I have a better memory of my childhood than you do. It's not something that you need to be bitter about, okay? I can pull up all the characters, right? Donatello, Leonardo, okay? Casey Jones. I remember all of them, and when I hear this song, that all comes back to me. The Shredder.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's a
Krang.
bit warped, I have to say.
Monterey
That's-
Krang. Fuck.
What?
And I just lost it. I lost it at Monterey Krang. Folks, welcome back. The address is NMW. I'm Alex, and this is Ray.
I know more Whoppers.
Oh, no, I'm trying to introduce you.
Oh,
You're almost half the team.
I'm Ray Whoppers. I sort of think you are mistaken somehow.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, folks. I want to try something a bit new. Raymond, I'm gonna need your help in reenacting a scene that took place between me and a 5th grader. Do you think you can do this?
Yes, I did it last time.
All right. Oh yeah, that's right. There's this boy in one of my 5th grade classes named Yusei, which is a common Japanese boy's name.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that name, and I just all these puns came to mind, and I thought it would be kind of a good idea to reenact a scene that went down between me and him. And he is unfortunately one of the boys who finds it hilarious to sort of punch me in the balls. So bear that in
One of
mind.
many
One of many balls?
boys who punch.
Oh, yes. All right, so Ray is going to play the part of Yusei. Folks, I am going to be communicating entirely through drops, so this will be a treat.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Right. Okay, so what happens here, I'm going to lay out the scene for you. Yusei comes up to me and just immediately goes right for the crotch, starts going for the punch. Raymond, take it away.
Hey, Alex Sensei. Wait, you're saying you don't want to be punched in the balls? Why don't foreigners like getting punched in the balls? What if I just kicked you in the balls instead?
All right, that's pretty much it. Oh, and then it took a really weird turn.
You say you will love me.
Okay.
I see, yes.
I don't know if that was worth...
Precocious little guy.
I don't know if that was worth half an hour of preparation, but I like to think that it was.
We strive for quality here on
We
No
do.
More Whoppers.
What's also neat about my job at the moment is that I'm doing a lesson right now with the 3rd and 4th grade kids that actually allows me to say one of my famous drops almost every lesson. Can you guess which drop I get to use? Vocally. Do it, self drop.
All right. Is it good for you?
No.
Oh. Is it Clooney Tunes?
No. All right, I'll just...
Man, my first guess was the best one I had.
No. I'm just going to drop it in here.
Well, let me tell you something, my Kraut Mick friend.
Wait, no. Here you go, folks.
I'm a skeleton.
It's the Halloween lesson!
Ah, okay.
And there's all these different costumes. You got skeleton, vampire, clown.
Sure. Well, we haven't heard that drop in a while, so I was led astray, I think.
I'm a skeleton.
Clown is a frustrating one because it's one of those words from a foreign language that's not English. So the assumption by a lot of Japanese people is that when you have a word that sounds like it's from another language, they just sort of assume that it's English.
Right.
Like a lot of people don't realize. Well, I mean, kids don't realize that pan comes from Portuguese. You can't walk into a bakery and ask for pan; they'll just look at you weird.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of clown, it's from the French Pierrot.
Right.
And that's always a tough one. It's clown. That's the thing you wear on your head. No, that's a crown. It's the same thing.
Well, this would have been a great time for your other good drop.
Wrong, asshole. I'm not allowed to use that in class anymore.
Oh. Anymore, okay.
Yeah. So I'm still playing an MMORPG, you may know, as Dragon Quest X, The Mysterious Sea Chapter.
Right. No, I don't think that's the subtitle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I don't want to go too in-depth on this because, folks, if you're listening to the award-winning 10 in 10, you know where I stand already.
That's right. It just won an Emmy.
That's right. For Best Pukarepo. Best Supporting Slime.
Best spoken word.
No, it's a fun game. I haven't partied with anyone yet. And that's kind of frustrating. I would really like to get in a party. I am exploiting the Genki Balls, though. That's a lot of fun.
The what? Huh?
Genki Balls.
The what?
For every 22 hours you spend offline, you can trade in 22 hours for one Genki Tama, or Genki Ball. When you use a Genki Ball out in the field, for the next half hour you earn double experience in gold.
Oh, I see.
Which is pretty cool.
Well, that's clever.
Actually, I prefer the FF11 approach. FF11 used experience bonus rings. They worked off a timer, but they also worked off an experience point limit. And you almost always reach the experience point limit before you reach the time limit. And that always ensured that you got the same bonus every time, and you never got cheated. Whereas when it's time-based, it's like, okay, well, if this attack misses, then, maybe I can kill one less enemy than I would and get less experience.
I see.
One thing, it's nice, though. I specifically did research on this. Folks, you can rest easy. If your time limit in DQ10, if your Genki Tama time limit runs out mid-battle, you will still get that bonus when you kill the thing.
Good.
That's good to know. And there's no limits to how many you can use in succession, whereas in FF11, there's a cooldown period of like 16 hours on your experience ring. Real-time hours.
Well, I think that would be better in the long term.
What do you mean?
Than the Final Fantasy one.
I said that, yeah.
Well, I know. At first you said you liked the Final Fantasy version of that better.
I like the fact that the Final Fantasy version uses an experience point limit in conjunction with a time limit. But I prefer the Dragon Quest X method of using it. You can use them back to back.
Well, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did!
I didn't hear it.
Back it up.
Yeah, so I mean...
Don Ohlmeyer has this kind of future Biff vibe to him.
That's exactly... It's make like a tree and leave.
Get the hell out of my car, old man! That's gotta be a drop.
Oh, God. I love that too much. And I love you. Yeah, I mean, you look at... Alright, well, that's good. And, of course, you can listen to more on 10 in 10.
That's right. Find us
if you really want to hear Alex talking to himself while he plays a game.
I think it's fun. I may be biased.
Without video. That's really the key thing. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. It's not bad. But people just have to realize that.
Wait a minute. Can I use that quote?
You have to understand that and come to accept it.
Can I use your quote on the back of the box? It's not bad.
Yes.
All right.
Hold on. Let me just write the blurb myself.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay. Not bad. Ray Barhold.
That's good. Well, I've been playing video games too. I do that.
What are you playing?
I got Dead or Alive 5 this week. However, I don't even really want to talk about the game so much as the art book that came with the collector's edition. Because it's like it's pages of art and screenshots and stuff. But there's also comments from the staff, like on how they redesign the characters and whatnot.
Of course.
But it literally says, from the staff, and then the comment. But it's a bunch. You don't actually know who's saying it, even though there's a bunch of pronouns being used. There's no names or anything. It's not attributed to anybody, which is weird to me. That's all.
Yeah, that seems like an oversight.
Yeah, it seems like. Do you not know who worked on the game when you're the company that made it? I don't understand what's going on. It's just it's from the staff and then comment, even though, there's a bunch of, I thought this was tough to do, etc.
Wise words from that guy.
Seems like I don't know. That was a weird oversight. Yeah.
Good work on the game, you.
I'm also playing the sort of remaster of Nights into Dreams.
The Sword of Remaster?
Yeah, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. It's Nights again. I know you've had a Saturn. Did you play Nights?
I actually bought the pack-in Nights Saturn.
Oh, okay.
That was my Saturn.
Well, then there you go.
I got the freaky quote unquote 3D controller, the Dreamcast precursor controller,
yes.
Which was a lot of fun. I still don't understand why it was supposed to be 3D, just because it had an analog stick on it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's it.
I guess.
It's not like Nintendo called the N64 controller that, but that's what it was meant for. 3D movement.
Nights? Oh.
Even though in Nights you actually just basically move up and down.
Yeah.
And left and right.
Yeah.
But it felt smoother because you had that analog controller. And so they brought it back to PS3 and Xbox and PC. And it's basically the same game, for better or worse. Like, they updated some of the models and the graphics a bit, except that they didn't fix any of the pop-in effects from the old game, which is kind of weird. So you might as well just play it in the other Saturn mode, which has the lower-grade Saturn graphics, but it's basically the same thing. It's all the same pop-in and whatnot. Nonetheless, it's still a good game. I think it holds up more now than it did back then, because it is kind of a short game.
Yes.
And it is something made for, short bursts of play. And
made for a woman.
The downloadable games these days, that's something that people can get into.
I do have good memories of that game, but I don't know. I don't ever think I got past like level 2 or 3. So
Really?
anytime I witness a huge fan wank, everyone's like, Nights! Oh man, this is the best game ever! It's like all I remember is 5 minutes of playing. And I can kind of see how people are remembering this fondly because the music was great and it was really fun. It had this really neat art design and everything.
Great music, yeah.
And the 3D effect at the time was pretty cool, I thought. But
yeah,
I interpreted the game originally as Sega just kind of showing off their 3D. And I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Well, the whole I'm playing this because I'm reviewing it on 1UP, so that'll be up by the time this is.
Oh.
But I think I will mention the fact that, back in the day, it was hyped up by the media as, like, the big competitor to, like, Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really not. I mean, it's a good game on its own, and it was, the big first-party release in the same year, 96 or whatever, but it's not the same type of game. It's more of an arcade type, short action game than it is a, 3D platforming adventure. So
yeah.
I think, that was a little bit mistaken, but nonetheless, it is a good game.
What's Crash Bandicoot doing now?
Failing. Pretty much dead. He wasn't actually a Sony character. He was Universal's property. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So they broke up with Sony, and then Naughty Dog stopped making the Crash games, and then it was a bunch of different developers who all, basically just drove it into the ground. And then, like, in the past couple years,
actor bouquet.
in the past couple years, they relaunched Crash and gave him like tribal tattoos and shorts and short pants. And,
God, folks, I don't care what the question is. The answer never includes the words tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh.
And didn't work out.
Video games.
So that's where Crash Bandicoot went. Any other questions?
No, but I got some breaking news. Last night I had Pizza Party Pringles.
Yeah.
I call it the triple.
Can this be another Ninja Turtles thing?
Yes. Yes, it is. Fuck, I'm trying to pull the theme from Tailspin and it's not happening.
God damn. Well, those lyrics are harder to track.
Wait, I got it. Tailspin. No, is that not? Okay.
No. Close, but not quite.
Damn it.
So pizza party Pringles.
Wait, I got a crossover. Duck tailspin.
Right. That's so genius. I'm shocked they never even did that as a comic.
Yeah, they should have.
They should have.
Well, come on. It's two different versions. The tails are, homonyms. It's not the same word.
Yeah, but, They
oh, no,
could find a way.
Wait. That's right. No, did they use TALE for tailspin?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did.
I think they did. Yeah, that's right. That would make
Wait a
sense.
minute,
Yeah. It would be kind of grim if they actually used TAIL.
You fucked me up, Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I sort of think you are mistaken somehow. Oh, man, I hate people who misspell DuckTales, when they talk about the show and spell it the correct way.
Oh,
TAILS. I can't just pay it. Jeez. If you love the show that much, couldn't you pay attention to the friggin' logo that popped on the screen every... Excuse me, I'm sorry. It just upsets me a bit. So yeah, Pringles.
What's that?
Pringles?
They were pretty good. Kind of lackluster. I've talked about this. Jesus, 27 episodes ago. But it's always weird when they try to smush a delicious, maybe soft or juicy food into one tiny brittle potato chip. It never quite works out. You're just not getting that mouthfeel. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I like how they keep introducing new flavors of Doritos, but they all taste exactly the fucking same.
That's why I hate Doritos. It may as well be just a pure sodium diamond, because that's what it tastes like. All of them. It tastes like I have a Dorito and I want to drink a jug of water. It's disgusting. I don't know how or why people like Doritos. It's the grossest shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what the best chips in the world are? Lay's lightly salted. That's it.
All right.
That's all you need. Those are the best.
All right. I'll look into that.
I am 29 going on 80.
Back in my day. Oh, what used to be good was Crunch Taters.
The hell?
Old potato chip, I think from like 89. I remember eating them on a kindergarten field trip. That's how well I remember them. Yeah. They were crunchy potato chips, but
I thought you were senile. I thought you were being senile old man who couldn't remember what potato chips were called.
No.
Okay. I remember
Stay with me
potato.
here.
What are they? Tater chips? What?
Crunch Taters.
I remember Crunch Taters.
But it was TATOR, and the mascot on the bag was a alligator.
Kids, let me tell you about Crunch Taters.
Yeah. They had nice mesquite barbecue flavor. Very good chips.
When I was your age, the president was a black man and iPhones cost $1.
Oh, whoa, okay.
No?
Careful now.
Hey there, my name is Alex.
Black man doing his motherfucking thing in the world, baby.
Aw.
Yeah. Chips. I don't even like chips that much, and I know I talk about snack food sometimes, but it's just like
Chips, man.
It's like there's nothing else. I feel like there's nothing else worth snacking on except chips, because they're just like there. So it's just like, whatever. I'll just get these.
Look, I got advice. You probably don't want to hear it. If anyone's sick of chips and you're trying to get off the chip wagon, I recommend popcorns. There's a wide array of popcorns out there for you to try. I like very simple, again, lightly salted. That's it. That's all you need. Just a simple popped corn. You can't go wrong.
Well, I have to say, popcorn probably does less for me than chips do.
What?
Yeah.
What is your deal?
I don't know. I was raised differently. That's my problem. I know. I'll deal with it. Oh well, I guess it's fresh vegetables for me.
Yes.
Darn it.
Until you learn. Oh shit.
What? What's going on?
Nothing. The rain. It's getting really bad.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I have to go. Oh, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I gotta go out and get dinner later. It's gonna be awesome. The last time a typhoon came, I went out to get dinner. It was just pouring down sheets of rain. I thought, fuck it. I took off my glasses, and I just put on shorts and a t-shirt and my Crocs, and I just got soaked on the way to the convenience store and back.
That sounds fun. On paper.
And then about 2 or 3 hours later, the actual hurricane hit, and if I'd gone outside, I would have been blown away.
Well,
Hyperbole? Maybe.
Maybe.
Fun, you bet.
Yeah, exactly. It's a rough and tumble adventure.
Yeah. I need Hurricane Chow.
Yeah. I wish that was audio, just so we could make that a drop somehow. Okay.
These are the money from the church collection plate.
Oh, here's a fun thing that happened. You know what? I've been saying from the beginning, this is not a show about video games. Hey, guess what we fucking talk about every episode? I was playing Final Fantasy yesterday on my PlayStation.
Hey, we definitely talk about Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah. I was playing Final Fantasy on my PlayStation Portable yesterday. It's like Portable Nut. The one that I borrowed from you, Ray. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I just cleared out the entire Tower of Illusions, Mickey Mouse and the Tower of Illusions, the Sky Fortress, and fought Tiamat, and killed her, and got the last crystal, and cleared out all the treasures, and then went to the bathroom, sat down on the toilet, didn't drop it in the toilet, that would be terrible, but I did drop the PSP, and battery comes popping out of the back of it, sails through the air, hangs on the horizon for a moment, and then crashes down onto the floor. So I lost a lot of playtime in spectacular fashion.
Yes.
Good times.
How did you drop it? Were you standing up and holding it, and then? Or?
I was swiveling around to sit on the toilet.
Okay.
And as I was doing so, I almost hit the door frame. So I backed up a little bit, but I think my arm kind of jerked, and one of my hands left the PSP, and it just fell.
Okay. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Sorry that had to happen.
No, it's only an hour, and I enjoy the game. I don't mind making that time up.
Yeah, but I mean, that game, when you know what you're doing, you can get a lot done in an hour.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, here's something I do want to bitch about, though. And this,
okay.
They've had, first Dawn of Souls came out in 2004. They've had 8 years to fix this shit. The balance in the bonus dungeons is it's a joke. There's no balance. Every enemy dies in one hit. Yeah. Nothing hits you for more than, 10 damage. The enemies are a complete joke. And then you get downstairs to the bosses, and the bosses just mop the floor with you.
Yep.
There's no balance. It's infuriating. Because, when you play an RPG, you're supposed to get a sense of how challenging the upcoming boss is going to be by how challenging the enemies are in the immediate area, right? If you got tougher enemies, you're like, oh shit, I wouldn't stand a chance at the boss of this area. So you go out and you grind or whatever. And here it's like, oh good, everything's dying in one hit. I'm going to clean up at this boss. Nope. Fucking, I'm in the fire cave now. The fire chasm. Hellfire chasm. I don't know. And you go down there. Every enemy, one hit, dead. That's it. And then you go down and fight the boss. Scarmillion. And he busts out fucking poison gas, kills my whole party in 2 turns.
Yeah. It sounds like maybe you should just stop playing.
What? No.
Go back to Dragon Quest X. Stick with that for a while.
Yeah, well, no, the thing is, Final Fantasy is my futon game. That's what I play at the end of the day when I'm lying on my back in futon.
Well, how about a new futon game?
And I'm tired. Well, you know, if I had a fucking 3DS, I'd have more options.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
You can download PSP games.
I should get back to 7th Dragon on the DS, because I was playing that before I moved. And then I moved, and I kind of lost track of it. But that's a fun game.
Yeah, you can do that, yep.
Or Dragon Quest IX.
Yeah, but, you don't want to be too oversaturated with Dragon Quest.
I don't understand.
I think that can happen. Even to someone like you.
I don't think so.
You become so inundated in Dragon Questness that you just sort of cancel out your feelings, and you don't really want to play any of them. So you don't go back to 10, you don't make any progress in that, you're just sitting there like a sack of shit, feeling, I should go out and get something done with my life, and then look what happens, you're not playing video games anymore. I sort of think you are mistaken somehow.
I kind of understand what you're saying, but I'm still not grasping,
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Well, I'm tapped. Should we take a break?
Internet nerd!
Yes.
All right. We'll be back.
Ladybug, poke your head out of the rug and come see me, and bring your jug. 'Cause when you come see me, that's when you get your good love. Down below, fuzzy lawn. But there's some romance going on. You've been stepping round with a beetle named John. I can't tell cause you got your little long dress on. For we were living in the flower, cold tuxedo in the shower. Gonna cross the room in about an hour. Maggie do a dance in the mead when the mead goes sour. Maggie do a dance in the mead when the mead goes sour. Come on, come on! Centipede, hit the disco, 3:30, gonna crack that spine. Party
Folks, welcome back. It's No Mo Woe. I'm Alfred, this is Ray Barn.
Yes, hello. You're doing a good job doing all the segment openers.
Thanks. I'm working on my Don Pardo. No
Shut
more
up.
Whoppers.
Oh, yes.
Ray Barnholt.
That's pretty good.
Lorraine Newman.
Yeah, I get it.
Vanadil.
Vanadil.
That is kind of close, yeah.
James Gandolfini.
Shut the fuck up!
All right.
Remember Saturday Night Live Japan?
Oh my God, it was
and
terrible.
the fake Don Pardo.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Awful.
Somebody, yeah.
Pac-Man for NES.
Oh, thank you, Alex.
All right,
Let's
folks,
continue.
It's fan fun. Guess what, Ray? We got 2 donations.
Holy shit.
I know. This is great.
Shit.
All right. The first one, if you would be so kind as to count down for me.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is from a Dominic Shigeo Tanaka, whom you all know as Domton.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, thank you, Domton. He says, his purpose, kickstarting Alex and Ray's wedding. Also, for countless hours of hearty laughs. I think Domton hails from Australia, where he enjoys television and videoed games. You can follow him on Twitter at DomFounded. Dominic Tanaka is not to be confused with Dominique Tanaka, who is from Belgium. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he shares a name with my grandfather. I'll leave you to guess which name.
All right.
It's Tanaka.
Oh, okay.
Who could forget that progeny of the Fraioli clan, Giuseppe Tanaka?
Hey, paisanos!
Thanks, Paisamanik.
That is so Alex.
No, that is so dumb.
Wait, I did the wrong one.
I'm Alex.
All right, thank you. We got one more from a Danny Cowan. Danny Cowan.
Sure,
here we go.
Right.
Okay. Ray,
I'm familiar
take it
with
away.
him.
Danny Cowan. Find him on Twitter at Danny Cowan. Near as I can tell, he lives in sunny, beautiful, gay San Francisco and knows far too much about pandas. Danny, please keep your eyes peeled for a black 3DS with Ocarina of Time in it. Okay. Thank you so much, Danny. And
Does he live in San Francisco?
He does. He's going to be stalking you like crazy.
Is that a new development?
I don't know. A lot of this info I get from people's Facebook pages. So,
Alright.
you know what? I'm not a stalker. They put that information
No.
up there.
Hey, they signed up for it.
God, it is just pouring down sheets of rain. How am I going to go get dinner? This is insane. Oh, boy. My laundry pole is shaking. Anyway. All right, folks. And, of course, as usual, Facebook likes. Are you ready? Ray, are you ready? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Wait. Let me...
I'm just kidding.
Let me preface... Shit! Didn't mean to... Let me just preface this by saying, folks... I think some people are unliking and then reliking the Facebook page for one of 2 reasons. Either they didn't hear their name shouted out in an episode, so they thought that I missed it, so they're reliking it, so their name will go to the top. Or they just want to get shouted out to a second time. Both reasons, if you're doing that, you can stop it. Because I'm covering everybody in order. I have it bookmarked, you know, the list of people who like No More Whoppers, and in the order that they liked it. If I see your name again, I'm skipping it, and I'm not mailing you a Christmas card. How's that?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
All right.
You gotta stop this. You gotta nip this in the bud.
Yes, right? Dare to keep kids off reliking Facebook pages.
Right.
All right, here we go. Ready? Facebook likes for this week. The Pride of Portugal. João Pontes. Ahmad Kamal Shakir Ismail, or Carl. The inspiration for Scott Lowe, Caitlin Lowe. stalwart Oregonian Ashley Lynn, Jamaican bobsledder Matthew Jamarcus, blood sportsman Carlo Chitauzino Martinez. I'm sorry I'm butchering these names. From parts unknown, weighing in at 320 pounds of muscle, it's Rafael Desquitado Jr. Scrapped Biohazard 2 character Patrick S. Kennedy, Colin Santos L. Halper, Tyler Eppleypen, Owl Preservationist George Hootie, Sean of the McDade, Derek Ebony and Ivany, Dilbert Fortune Heiress Christine Adams, Tian Yu Lee, Joel the Fjord Person, I didn't alter that name at all, Christopher T. Robot McTiernan, and folks, the 2013 Dust is out. You can read all about it in the latest issue of Dustin Vogler. All right, folks, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it. All right, next up on the Fan Fun roster, folks, you know what this is.
I think I do.
It's Over Nerds.
Mitchell!
Wait. Yeah, I'm still looking for a good Over Nerds theme. So,
Yeah.
Over Nerds.
We may have to sing one.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. We can harmonize, right?
On the dark desert highway, going in my hand, what's medically done?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. Although I'm not classically trained.
All right, how about this? Over Nerds.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Folks, this one comes from a John Haydock. You may know him on Twitter as something. I don't know. He says, "Hey there, Nomo-wo. I hear many cringeworthy over-nerd tales on your lovely podcast and wish to weigh in with my own. Growing up in rugged northern England, we were often starved of all good quality gaming experiences. However, there was one small coastal town near us that had many arcade machines. My friends and I used to make the occasional pilgrimage on the train, armed with a huge pile of coins, eager to drop them in the slot of any new and wonderful-looking shoot-'em-up. During a maths lesson, we were extolling the virtues of R-Type, only recently released at the time. We excitedly spoke of the Bido. Is that how you say it?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. The force ball, and the wonderful mechanics of this revolutionary new shmup. Our teacher, a rather large and older teacher who was prone to chalk, throwing, yelling, and rage, could take no more. He stood and shouted, 'I'm bloody sick of you three with your silly robots, your stupid toys, you're like bloody babies. Pack it in and get on with your bloody maths.' Everyone laughed at us in the class, and shortly afterwards we were separated into different classes. Ah, happy days. Take care, gentlemen. Love the podcast. I save it for my shitty Monday commute when I am at my weakest. Cheers, lads. John O'Hay. Sent from my iPad."
Yeah.
Not bad. It's a very specific sort of nerve to strike in a teacher is several friends all babbling on about the same thing or sort of doing something disruptive in unison. It does make you want to snap. And when it's about R-Type, then you get bonus nerd points.
Yeah. Side note.
What's that?
I'm noticing a lot of school-themed ones.
Yeah.
Stuff that happens in classes, and
well, that's easy to explain.
Yeah, no, it's not bad, but don't forget people can come from anywhere at any time point in your lives.
That's true. Well, no, I feel like a lot of these are sort of predisposed to come from schools because that's the age when you're doing the most over-nerdy stuff.
Yes, I'm sympathetic to that. It's not a bad thing.
But yeah, folks, if you're at the supermarket, okay, the post office, the morgue, okay, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you might witness an over-nerd in progress.
Oh, I'm so sick of those morgue geeks.
Oh, my God.
Ugh.
Hey, morticians, do it till you die.
Excuse me, the tag goes on the big toe, idiot. I think I know what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Hey, are you going to Rigor Mortis Con? Why don't we share a room?
They really need to catch your name.
Rigor Mortis Con!
All right. Well, that's Over Nerds.
I'm just going to do that for the rest of the episode. Yes, thank you very much.
That's fan fun, in fact. All of it.
It is.
Send us the Over Nerds to nomorewhoppers@gmail.com. Facebook.com/nomorewhoppers as well, where you can like us. And Alex can make your name into something great.
Yeah. You know what?
And then you can go ahead.
I would be more active on the Facebook front if the Facebook layout wasn't such shit.
Yeah, it does that.
Like, on a community page, there's like 6 or 7 different boxes, and you click on some of them, and it turns into something else, and so I don't know where the fuck anything is.
Computers.
I know.
Internet nerd.
These kids and their rock music. Third thing, if you want to donate, go to our site at nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com.
That's right.
And Alex can make up the fact that you live in San Francisco.
Yeah. Wait, what? No, that's true. He does live there.
I don't know. I keep thinking I think you have the wrong guy.
Dude, oh my fucking... I'm going to pull up his Facebook right now.
Okay, well,
Jesus, fuck.
Hold on.
No,
I'm
you
just
hold
saying,
on.
I think he lives in Texas.
I guess I was looking at a different Danny Cowan on Facebook then.
Everybody hurts sometimes.
I know. All right, I may have made an error during fan fun. Danny Cowan may not live in San Francisco, but I would still really appreciate it if he would go there and look for my 3DS.
Okay, yeah.
Please, buddy.
Instead of giving us money, he should pay for a plane ticket.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Pull your damn weight.
Or bus tickets. Good stuff either way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for taking care of that. Thank you, everybody else who contributes. It's appreciated. What can I say?
I would like to issue 2 apologies right now. I know we usually do the apologies at the beginning of the show, but I thought I'd save them for the end because I forgot.
Sure. Well, we haven't done them in weeks.
That's true.
Months.
We're no longer as infallible as we once were.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
My audio last episode was way too loud because I had my, I think the gain on my mixer was turned up too loud. I'm sorry.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Alex, and it sounded like I was yelling into my mic more than usual, which was not the case.
Shut the fuck up!
Thank you. Apology accepted.
No. I was giving them a sample.
Oh. I think I was fiddling with my mixer when I was setting up the 10 and 10.
As you are wont to do.
Yes. When I sit on the couch, I can't lean up to the microphone, so I had to turn up the gain a little bit. But I forgot to set it back when I was done. So sorry about that. Also, some dude on Twitter, like 3-4 episodes ago, wanted us to talk about Japanese radio, and I said, yeah, we'll do it in episode 26, and still haven't done it. Mostly because I just don't listen to Japanese radio, and I don't know that much about it. I know that they will hire people with great English pronunciation for music stations, for foreign music stations, just so they can say the name of the artist and the song in perfect English, and then the rest of everything is in Japanese, which I find kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've heard some Japanese radio. They do some unique shows that are
like
not just music stuff.
Is it true that they have one called No More Whoopas?
No, I told you last time.
Oh, that's right.
It's called American Joke.
That's right.
Oh yeah, like they do chat shows with like neat concepts behind them, like different sort of conceits, I suppose. Like I'm trying to remember, but I can't really. But yeah, that's I know about as much as you, basically.
Jesus Christ, the rain is picking up, folks. If I drown, or if I get swept away by this typhoon before this episode is released, Ray, 2 things. One, dedicate it to me. I need you to dedicate the episode to me.
I'll try.
And number 2.
What if the Pope dies?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Number 2.
Number 2. Watch for the gray smoke, so you'll know who the next Alex is. Right? It's gonna take the Vatican a couple of weeks to select the next Alex. All right. What is it? White smoke. When you see the white smoke, that's when you know.
I'm from Italy.
There we go.
Oh, you're really getting to me today.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you so much.
That was perfect because I did not have a point number 2 lined up. I was trying to ad-lib something, and you just came in and saved my ass. It was great.
That's why we love Alex.
Everybody loves Alex.
Yep.
Deborah. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, I know. All right. Is there anything else?
Oh, of course.
Anything you want to get out of your system?
Yes.
Before the show reaches its conclusion.
I really hope I don't have work tomorrow.
Okay.
Typhoon.
Right, yeah.
Well, it's already been confirmed that I have to bring my own lunch tomorrow because of the typhoon.
Yeah.
And, none of the schools in the school district are having lunch delivered tomorrow because of the typhoon.
All catering is on lockdown.
Yes, exactly. Catergate. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Okay, wait. That reminds me tangentially of something I was thinking of today.
What's that?
I know that, we may not ever be popular enough to do like a No More Whoppers live show or something.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, you know me. Career pessimist here.
That's true.
Nonetheless, I was thinking if we don't do that, we should break the mold a little bit and do something else. I'm thinking more like a barbecue. Like we get some space at a park and just, grill up some meats. Or still do it at a park. However, we get Whoppers catered in.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We buy like a truckload of Whoppers and everybody comes by and mingles and eats burgers and, hates themselves because of that.
I like that.
And do improv games. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I heard PukaretVillage.
Jesus Christ. In conclusion.
Shut the fuck up! Kevin Nealon!
So yeah, that's my final thought. Let's have a barbecue someday.
I like that idea.
Let's have,
listen, we could, next time I'm in San Francisco, we could do it there. Danny could come.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the area, I'm sure, would be interested.
Eric, who I met last week.
There you go.
Time. Yeah. Yeah. 2 confirmed guests.
Awesome.
No, I was really just trying to think of something that's like between a live show and a regular meetup, but also like between a meetup and something like a con.
Hang on, I don't mean to interrupt. Name idea: meet up.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Well, that has more of a sexual connotation.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
backup plan. No more Whoppers. Fuck fest.
Scrambled eggs all over my face.
Love it.
Yeah. We'll workshop it.
Okay.
That's my excuse for everything that you say.
Ray, I've taken up crochet, and I'm thinking about joining the Merchant Marines.
Oh, yeah, we'll workshop it, yeah. Just get back to me next week. Holy shit.
These are money from the church collection plate.
And that's Alex's new drop this week, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.
I have several new drops this week.
Oh, okay.
Here's your crown, your majesty. Internet nerd.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least you're doing better than me, which is usually not surprising. I sort of think you are mistaken somehow. So yeah, let's go ahead and wind down the show, shall we?
That's a good idea.
Folks, thank you once again for everything that you do to us and for us.
And by us.
Yeah.
Folks, we're officially sponsored by FUBU is what we're trying to say.
Yeah. Do good by us, won't you, please?
Yes. You do right by your podcast.
Yeah. Do good deeds in the name of Alex and Ray.
Yes.
Help an old lady across the street.
Yeah. Do we have any Boy Scout listeners? Is there a merit badge for podcast listening?
Yes. It has your face on it.
It's just a little microphone and it just says fuck across it.
Jesus.
Like that's yeah.
There's also one for Mario games.
Oh, the badge is actually made of jelly.
Right.
It's pretty good.
All right. As we said, email us stuff, nomorewhoppers@gmail.com.
How about a Don Pardo impersonation merit badge?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good, actually. It's good practice. I could never do the movie guy. His name is Don.
Oh, yeah. I was working on a skit that kind of makes fun of him. I was trying to make a fake movie trailer. Mm-hmm. This isn't going anywhere, never mind.
Well, we'll workshop it. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, for listening. Thank you, Alex, for being a sport, as usual.
Anytime! Alright, folks, thanks for listening, and Gold subscribers, stick around. We reenact the Torah. Hey, what's that? Is that Ocarina of Time? I hear you're playing Ocarina of Time. Is that Song of Storms? I heard Song of Storms.